Welcome back to another episode of Who the F***. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts, and that's Reading Leeds 2019. We've got to change that, it's all the acts. We're literally on 110 videos now. In today's video, we're looking at Mella Dee. He's a kind of techno DJ, probably safe to say. If you've never heard of him before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** is Mella Dee? Ryan Aitchison, better known to his fans as Mella Dee, is a techno DJ from London. In its most primitive level, I think you could probably describe him as techno, but he certainly has an influence from kind of disco and jungle and hardcore. He reminds me of producers like Paul Woolford or Special Request. I completely appreciate that they're the same person, but I think one of the things that they do is Paul Woolford does, is has a really great influence on things like hardcore and jungle. It's kind of like a darker sound, something more than just your standard kind of techno beat. I think musically he also goes hand in hand with people like Dennis Salter and Alex Virgo. He was actually born in Doncaster, so I guess his lead set will be somewhat of a hometown set. And he's been releasing music all across the kind of underground dance music scene for years. He's not limited just to techno labels. In 2015, he released an EP on the wonderful Digital Soundboy Records. That's Shy FX record label. You could call it an EP, more of an extended EP. I'm not sure if it's an LP. 8 tracks. It would feature the GT Turbo VIP. Also in 2015, he released singles Here and Trellick on Red Light, aka DJ Clips' Lobster Boy Records. Listen. It was around this time that he went against the clock with Fact magazine. They have a kind of segment on their YouTube channel, which is a challenge where DJs have to make a track in 10 minutes. He made a record that was very Special Request. In 2016, he would feature on Annie Mac's Friday Night Radio show with his first mini mix. Fast forward to 2017, and he releases the absolutely formidable Techno Disco Tool. This record would be absolutely smashed by the likes of Annie Mac, Pete Tong and Danny Howard. This would be released on his newly launched Warehouse Music, a label set up by Mella Dee himself. And in 2018 he travelled to the sunny shores of Ibiza to go back to back with Dennis Salter for Radio 1 in Ibiza. And in late last year he would actually get his first Essential mix, the highest achievement of an up-and-coming DJ. This year he released a new EP entitled North Bridges EP. It was a blue hand-stamped vinyl, looks lush, and would feature both the Don and Dam mix of the record Truffle. I guess that one's the London mix and the Amsterdam mix, but I'd have to just confirm with my techno friends. His most popular record is the now infamous Techno Disco Tool. Currently set on 1.5 million hits on YouTube, and this is his first time playing Reading and Leeds. He's taking to the dance stage on the Sunday at Reading and the Friday at Leeds, playing just in between Holy Goof and Honey Dijon. You know, Mella Dee is a really cool artist for me, with some really credible releases. Techno Disco Tool was certainly a massive record for me last year, and it really started to get me back into dance music again. I actually dusted off my decks for the first time in 3 years. I thought we were getting samples back, and disco was kind of really cool and uplifting, and I love samples. That in music is what gets me excited. But the majority of his sets seem to be a bit more techie, which is a sound that really isn't for me. Couple that with the fact he's playing a late afternoon set on the Sunday at Reading, that Sunday, likely clashing with Sundara Kama, Bakar, Swimmers, or Frank Carr and the Rattlesnakes. I think the chances of me checking his set out are pretty slim, unless I'm running past the dance stage from the Radio 1 stage or to the Radio 1 stage, in which case it's possible. So on the likely to see scale, I'm gonna go with a 3 out of 10. What do you think? Is Mella Dee an artist you're really excited to see at this year's festival? Have you seen him perform before? What do you think about his sound? You know, I find the whole tech house thing just really isn't for me, but he's sprinkled with these absolute gem records. I'd love to know what you have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.